Before I found out I had heart disease or I've had a stroke, I was an active child, played basketball, did things with my friends, normal everyday life.
I remember Sarah was about 6 years old, and we had just recently moved to Northwest Florida. Like all children, she was going through that phase where she had a lot of ear infections, and so she was scheduled for a procedure to get tubes put in her ear to relieve that condition. While she was in the operating room, she was put on a heart monitor for the first time in her life, and they noticed that she had an irregular heartbeat.
They put a pacemaker in, and that seemed to solve the problem, and lived a healthy life ever since then.
With Sarah having a pacemaker, her mom and I were always concerned about her, and anytime something would occur in her life that was an illness, of course we always suspected the pacemaker immediately. Doing normal things, I was at my house, getting ready to actually sell it, cleaning it up for some people to come look at it. She was on the telephone to somebody that was close to her at the time, and she started feeling dizzy. As she described it to me afterwards, she lost the ability to speak. I didn't know what to do. I can't see, I can't move, I can't speak. The ambulance came, and they did a bunch of tests and realized I was having a stroke. I was rushed to Sacred Heart Hospital and was given the drug TPA, which is a clot-busting drug. When I first saw her in the emergency room, she was unable to speak. Her speech was very garbled. Within the 3-hour window that was required for her to have the clot buster medication, it was given to her, and within just a few hours after that, she was able to speak again. The drugs did such a wonderful job. I was in the hospital for about 2 weeks until they moved me to a rehabilitation center, and I had to learn to walk again. Luckily, being 27 and having very strong will and desire, she has overcome that, and now she is 100% recovered from where she was. So that, combined with the pacemaker, has been a challenge for me. I just thank God every day for the American Heart Association and their research, developing the pacemaker and giving me my life back. Like I say, if it wasn't for the research and all the efforts of the American Heart Association, I'm not sure Sarah would be with us today, having both a pacemaker and a stroke.